Yo, I've been listening to a lot of edge like content. Like you gotta have like a different type of mentality about going out the light. It's like more of an attack mode, like the warrior. You know what I mean? Like that's a different type of breed of a man. A man who goes after life like a warrior. Like I'm talking, he builds up his physicality. He goes after the hardest task there is. Um, has that mentality like won't take no for an answer. I've been taking in a lot of, mindset, edge, core type, constantly like that. And the biggest thing I've learned since I've been listening to that, and it's been even building me up more of as a man, is you have to like chase the pain. Like you can't be a man who tries to move away from anything that's painful in life, because where pain resides, growth resides. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy. I never really understood or even looked at it like this myself. But, you know, a lot of the time, the things that you're running away from that you somewhat have a fear for, once like, you ever notice when you do the things that you fear most, like it could be riding a certain roller coaster or, doing a certain thing that's, you never thought you would do, you grow right after it every time. It's like, shoot, you might be in high school and you're trying to like go after like a certain like team and you want to make that team, but you might be nervous to go to tryouts. But once you go to tryouts, you grow and you learn that, I can go to the next one. I can actually beat these guys I'm playing against. I can actually make the team and do whatever it might be. Or it could be a certain job that you feel like you're not qualified for. And you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to apply. And then you go through the interview and they're asking you questions and you're acing the question. You're like literally flowing. You're in a flow state through the interview. And you would have never knew that you could actually do that job until you decided to get out of your mind and get out of your fear and just run after, like, you know what, fuck it. Instead of looking at things like what's the worst thing can happen, what's the best thing that can happen? You know what I mean? Like get out of that thought process of like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, now, what's the best thing that can happen? You could get the job. You could have some money miraculously come into your account. I don't know how true that could be right there, but at the end of the day, the main point I want to dig in on is how you have to go after the pain in this life. Because if you don't, it's gonna make its way towards you either way. Like you can't run away from it. I mean, like you can decide to, but what's gonna be more painful? You putting yourself through torture that might involve you having to do like work out real hard and so you can get that body you want, or you sitting in bed thinking about the decisions you should have made, and now you're mentally going through it and you're now doing a lot of negative self-talk to yourself because you didn't act on the things you really want to act on. Like that right there is more painful, when you're just going through the mental loops of like negative self-talk, negativity, like, why can't I do this? Like I keep going through the same loop over and over again. Like that right there, that's painful. That's painful. But what's like a accomplishment that makes you feel more like a man and gives you that edge is when like you look pain in the mirror and you make pain your bitch. Real. Like you're not allowing your mind to succumb to the weakness in you. You know what I mean? And you're only building strength. Like you're only building like mental programs in your brain that makes you better. You know what I mean? Cause they say, I can't remember this saying, it's like, what's more painful? Going after being the person you want to be, or like seeing yourself never become that person? Like I'm just like, damn, like that's That's deep. And I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I probably am, but if someone knows the saying, say it in the comments. But you don't want to be a person that just keeps running away from the things that's going to really propel you in this life. Like, I even have my own experiences where I've noticed, like, dang, this whole time, I know there's something that I need to be doing, right? And I just keep pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back. But when you keep pushing that thing back, you stay in the same place in life for a very long time until you just go ahead and just do it. And it doesn't really hit you that, like, it doesn't really hit you. Fear is what's in the way of your growth until you realize once you get past that moment, you start moving again in life. You start having new things to talk about and new things to go after. And it's just like, damn, I was stuck in this one thing for a while. Why was I stuck for so long? It's because you was running away from the pain. You're being in fear. So, I really want to make this video, like, to just let it be known, like, listen, if you are, like, slowing your progress down, like, figure out what it is you, like, delaying right now, like, the things that you, like, trying to put on the back burner. Because that's what it is. That's what's slowing you down right now. You being scared to just, like, step up to the plate of whatever responsibility that you could say God has put in your life, or that you have put in your life that you need to go ahead and just tackle. Like, you've been blessed with the opportunity to have the responsibilities and things in your life to take care of. So not everybody has the weight you have to carry on your shoulders. Be thankful for that, though, because this is what's going to mold you and make you great, regardless what it is. Like, there's nobody like you. Like, that's the most beautiful thing about this life, is that you are a very unique person. You can't meet two of you all the time. You might meet someone similar to you, but there's no one that's going to be you, though. You know what I mean? And, you got a choice, man. Make something out of that uniqueness, or shoot, fold and keep moving in life as a scared person. So that's really all I want to leave you with, man. That's not all I want to leave you with, but just go after the pain. Go after the pain. Like, I've decided to take, like, I wasn't going to talk about this in this video, but I might as well talk about it. So what I decided to start, like, to do, I don't know what made me want to do this randomly, but it's probably from taking all this freaking content that I've been watching lately, is I've, like, got rid of all social media and all music that I typically listen to. Like, I'm always getting distracted, and I often have, like, random songs that come in my brain that distracts me as well, and it makes me listen to music because I love music. But if I continuously keep doing the things I love, it's gonna get me really comfortable and really, like, soft, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like I'm trying to make myself have an easy life, and an easy life isn't a challenging life, and I can't grow without challenge. So I told myself, I don't know when I'm gonna download, like, my social medias again or anything, like, as far as, like, listening to music again. But it's been like 3 weeks since I've heard, like, a song, since I've been on social media, and I have no desire to download it again. Like, since I've had my head on straight with just really eliminating the most biggest distractions that I think there is out there, I've had my head on a swivel. Like, I've really been on point. I can't even lie. I'm really proud of myself. Every day I'm studying, learning how to be better in, the aspects of my life that I want to be great in. And I'm challenging myself. Like, I haven't been missing no days in the gym. I was sick last week though, so I missed 2 days, but, like, every day I've been in the gym, like, consistently. And even when I used to, like, allow, like, that small little voice in my brain that is be like, man, Greg, you can relax, man. You're doing real good. It's like, I would deadass be like, yo, who the fuck is you talking to? And it's me, like, it's me talking. I'm just like, yo, I'm listening to my brain like, yo, who the fuck is you talking to? Get out of here. And I get up. Like, if I'm staying in bed too long, I might be watching a video and I might see some people who are, like, living a certain type of life that I aspire to have. And I'd be like, why am I watching y'all for so long, bro? And I get my ass up and go right to the gym. Or I get up and go right to doing whatever it is that's gonna that's like an income producing activity, some 19 Keys would say. Like only doing income producing activities. Like I mean, F that, like, I don't even want to watch them no more. And it's not like I'm hating, you know what I mean? But you can build off of hate now, don't get me wrong. But it's not like I'm hating. It's like, I'm glad I'm seeing this because now it's pushing me to just like stop being so soft and stop being a bitch for real, and just go after it. Cause that's really what a lot of the time it is that like us men are just allowing ourselves to be pacified over and over again. Like we just keep going. We try to take shortcuts. We're trying to take the softest route. And it's like, nah, go after the hardest route. Because when you get yourself like comfortable and consistent doing a hard task after hard task after hard task, you're now building a mental framework in your brain that isn't afraid of doing hard things. You know what I mean? Like doing the hard tasks in life is like starting to become your everyday. And then when it's time to do something easy, you knock it out because it was nothing to you, right? I said this in the previous video, but like people are banking on you being the lazy one, like being the person who wants to go the soft route. You know what I mean? And those who figured it out that like, yo, if I just keep doing hard tasks after hard tasks after hard tasks, this is soon later going to be easy. Like, those are the guys that are winning. You know what I mean? Do you want to win? That's really, you got to ask yourself, like, do you want to win? Because if you want to win, you got to go after the pain. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a, like, what you want for yourself is not a walk in the park. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just going to get there and it's like smooth sailing. And if you do, it's probably not something that's going to last long. It's going to have to get hard sooner or later. You know, so you might as well go ahead and get yourself ready. Go ahead and start going after the hard task. Like, if it's hard for you to stay off your phone for more than an hour, 2 hours, bro, fucking put your phone up for a whole day and just don't even answer it. If you don't got no emails coming to you that's important, no text messages that's important you got to rely on, like, put your shit up and only use it when it's necessary. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm really trying to say right now. Like, you need to challenge yourself to do things that you don't like doing. You know what I mean? You do things too much that you like to do. And that's probably why you soft right now. You know what I mean? We really live in a world of a lot of soft men. Like, I saw something on TikTok at one point, bro, and it was pissing me off, bro. Like, this black man soft era bullshit. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you're a man. Like, embrace the things that make you a man. Get off this soft shit. Like, y'all, like, tapping into the feminine nature of you, like, because you are a balance of masculine and feminine, don't mean get on this shit where you start thinking and acting like a hoe. Like, and like, some men need to really, like, get out that mind frame, man. Unless you want to be a soft ass nigga, then that's cool. But, like, that's the problem right now. Y'all niggas trying to be like hoes. Like, be a man. Embrace the man things. I don't see y'all niggas thinking about fucking grabbing a fucking axe and knocking some trees down or something, you know what I mean? Trying to learn skills to build a house. Like, y'all niggas embracing the things that's keeping y'all soft. Y'all fighting for being able to do y'all nails. Like, nigga, do your nails. You don't got to make content about it. Get your nails done. Keep your nails clean. Get your hair cleaned up. You know what I mean? Get your facials, get your skincare routine done. But y'all niggas making this like it's a soft girl era thing now. Like, man, be hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, be hard. Like, go after the hard things in life that's going to build you up and make you a real provider. Like, you need to be a provider. That's the mind frame y'all niggas need to have, is providing. Like, what world are y'all going to create for women to be able to live in their most feminine, softest areas for their lives? And you're building the things that's like going to make sure they don't got to worry about nothing. That's manly. Like, being real about it, that's manly, is just taking care of what you got to take care of to build the life that the women around you don't got to worry about nothing. They ain't thinking about how they got to operate in this world. Like, you got it all figured out. Figure that shit out. You know what I mean? Men out here, I'm nagging, but I just got to go on a little rant, man. Men out here, like, trying to be like podcast warriors, and they not even giving out game for real. That's the crazy part. Like, and I'm talking about my community. I don't care about no other community outside of my own. That's just how it is. And that's how I feel every, race or whatever it is need to like think like how are you building your community? But my community, bro, these niggas stuck on relationship advice shit, like, and they not even giving out no real game. It be singles, niggas who single, don't understand women whatsoever and only think about themselves. Should be sick out here, yo. Should be sick, man. But, not getting off task with all this stuff, man. Like, be a man who wants to be the best man there is out there. Don't put no cap on yourself, man. Like, go after it. You only got this one life to live for all you know. Go after it. Be hard. Create an edge that is unfuckwittable. You know what I mean? Like, people gotta pay to be in your presence type of edge. And you ain't gotta do that, you know what I mean? But that's the kind of mentality you need to have. Like, now my time is valuable. My time is important. Why is it? Because this is what I'm doing typically. Like, these are the things that I'm working on to build myself. You know what I mean? But it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be painful. Because not every day you're not gonna want to do the things you gotta do as a man every single day. That's what makes it so painful. Like, it be those days where you just want to just chill, relax, and be easy on yourself. And that's where the man in you got to come in and tell you to stop being a bitch and just go after it. Fuck your feelings. So that's where this video comes in. Chase the pain. Don't let the pain come and find you, because it will. And when it comes and finds you, it ain't going to be a physical pain that's coming to find you. It's going to be a mental pain. And if you haven't been doing the right things to build your mentality up, to be able to take the noise and the negativity that's going to try to press on your mind, you're going to fold. You're going to fold, and you're going to become even softer and softer and softer. And you're going to be like most men out here. So if you don't want to be like most men, do what most men aren't doing. And that's going after the hard things in life that's going to make them stronger. You know what I mean? Whether that's stronger financially, stronger physically, stronger mentally. Men ain't doing that. You know what most men doing right now? Smoking weed, playing a game, arguing with women, talking about women in the most negative ways. Shit, what else? Listening to music that's really ain't got no business listening to, and it's just fucking up their mentality. Hanging with their guys, having low vibrational surface level conversations. Like, that's all a lot of dudes be doing. Going to work, not thinking about hitting their goals when they get off work, just getting real relaxed, turning on Netflix, doing the easy shit that you can do. Whereas, like, if you challenge yourself just a little bit, it will just sooner or later start to come up, like a pattern start to hit you of just like, yo, I don't even want to do this anymore. Like, I don't even want to watch Netflix anymore. I'm tired of watching Netflix. Like, and just because they just changed one thing. Like, they just decided, you know what? I'm not going to listen to this hard ass music on my way to work. I just want to listen in complete silence. Or I just want to listen to a podcast. Then that one thing you do starts changing up the whole direction of how your week go and how your day go. And just, you start noticing simple, like, small things in your life. It's like, damn, like, am I about to become average? Am I about to be just like my parents? Just like, damn, I haven't even been noticing that I'm just letting life just pass me by. I mean, like, I'm making all these excuses. Like, I got to stop making excuses. Life's always going to have something in the way. That's life. Life is always going to have something trying to get in the way. What are you going to do about it? You know what I mean? When something gets in your way and now you got to go to sleep a little bit later, be thankful, nigga. Time to stay up late and go after your goals. Because you keep going to sleep early because you want more sleep. What you need 8 hours of rest for it, and you only 20 something years old, even in your 30s. Like, why do you want 8 hours of rest so bad? Like, you know how fast time moves? And you over here trying to get the most amount of sleep for whatever reason? What are you so tired for? A lot of you niggas not even working hard. Working regular 40, 50, 60-hour work weeks. Then coming home to do nothing? Like, you gotta, if you surrounded around some weak ass niggas right now, bro, cut them off. Like, I'm sorry, but cut them off. If all these niggas is just shit and giggles, bro, I love a laugh. Like, if you know me in person, all I do is laugh and smile and joke and shit. But I get very serious. And when I'm serious, I'm just not in the mood to play, bro. I'm in the mood to grind. I'm in the mood to go after it and like just be the fucking best in the room. I mean, I'm very competitive. You need to be around some competitive ass men who's pushing you, who see you slacking and they're just like, bro, like, fuck is you doing? That's kind of men you need to be around. Even women. Stop being around lazy ass women all the time. Man or woman who's listening to this. Like, I know dudes like I love being around women, to be honest, but I'm not finna be around a bunch of lazy ass women. Cause I don't want to be around no lazy ass men. So for my women and my ladies out there, like, change your circle up. Like, stop gossiping. Stop being around gossip. What is this doing for you, bro? Like, I'm sure you've been around your family and all you hear is your cousins and aunties. All they do all day is gossip. And that shit is lame. Get around some people who actually have goals, who inspire you. You know what I mean? Who want to be that girl. You know what I mean? Like, who want to be that girl. And they ain't talking about other women not being that girl. You know what I mean? Like, just get around the right people. Get around the right people. But it's not going to be easy doing this. You got to put yourself in uncomfortable positions, and that's just what it comes with. But you're gonna be very happy that you did that. You're gonna be extremely proud and happy of yourself that you did the uncomfortable. And once you do it, you gotta keep doing it. You don't just do it a little bit and it stops. Because I've now learned, just speaking from my personal experience, once I've allowed my ego to like get in the way and tell me, damn, Greg, you did a great job, man. You're there now. I always realized I never was there. I never was there. And it's like at every height I reach, man, it's like every time I feel like I reach the height, it's like I start to get comfortable and I start slacking. And then my life went from going like this to just like this. It's like life is full of peaks and valleys, but you can't allow yourself to see the peak. Even when you're doing very good, you cannot allow yourself to see the peak. You need to set a new goal and start going after it instantly. Once you hit your first goal, don't take no chill, no breaks, no nothing. Breaks fuck you up, bro. I've allowed breaks to F me up so many times. Make a new goal after you hit the first one. Instantly. Have a goal already like together. Like, I ain't saying you don't need no vacation, this, that, third, but like you probably give yourself too much leeway already. Like, be different for once. Like, really listen to some of these people out there who really talk about like how disciplined they are and how they really reward themselves. Like, they're very careful with how they reward themselves because they see what happens every time they start to reward themselves. It's like they get one small dose of that reward and then their life just starts to get very, very comfortable. And it might be at a great spot where you might look at their life and be like, that's a great place to be comfortable at. But they know what happens in that space of comfort. And you do too. You just haven't really accepted it yet. But when you really notice that your comfortability is really gonna like set you up and like trick you out your position, you're gonna realize, okay, I do have to go after a very painful life, because it's gonna be very painful finding out that life isn't as sweet as I thought it would be, and now my life is going a completely different direction than it first was. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'm glad that whoever's watched this video fully, that you just listened and you just stood and just stayed here a little bit longer than the average person. Some people probably left in 5 minutes, 3 minutes, but if you're still listening to this, I promise you, I like trust me. You start going after the pain and you start going after the things that's hard for you to do, you're gonna become so fucking great, bro. You're gonna blow your mind. And stay doing it over and over and over again, because it's gonna get greater. I promise you, it's gonna get greater. So I'm out. I love y'all. It's getting late. I'm about to go study. Like, I got some sales stuff I'm going out there right now, and I'm about to go study, knock this shit out the park, and be the best version I can be. And I might talk about that in a video for y'all, because a lot of my black brothers don't really know how great sales can treat you, and sales can do you right. So I love y'all. I'm gone. Chase the pain.